Good evening. First tonight, changing and saving lives. The pioneering hospital youth service trying to break the cycle of violence on our streets. In some cases, young people who've been attacked are even moved to different neighbourhoods.
Its youth workers are based in the emergency department at Nottingham's Queen's Medical Centre. The new service is called Redthread. This exclusive report from our social affairs correspondent, Jeremy Ball.
Imagine the terror of waking up in hospital after being violently attacked. The most serious cases are treated here at the East Midlands Major Trauma Centre.
The referral you sent through the other day, the female stab victim.
David's team starts work as soon as the doctors and nurses have saved lives. Their role's to stop young people coming back with similar injuries.
If people are involved in gangs, they are probably more likely to be involved. We have seen people who have been stabbed and we have seen people that have been shot. They're obviously probably the most severe and probably the most reported injuries, and we've supported people such as university students who've been in the wrong place at the wrong time, who have been victims of muggings and suffered serious injuries.
Redthread works with any patient who's been attacked and between 11 and 25 years old. It's been in Nottingham for the last 6 months.
How's everything been going?
This man narrowly survived after being stabbed on a Nottingham street. We've changed his name and his voice because of fears about his safety.
Construction bits and bobs with you.
David's team are now helping him get back into a job. He accepted their support at what Redthread calls the teachable moment.
It's just sheer panic and shock. One of the team members come and visited me and explained who Redthread was. I remember him bringing me some headphones, and it was someone that I could relate with and I kind of opened up to a little bit. It made me feel that I had someone on my side and he wasn't someone trying to get information out of me. For me, it's a crucial time to get people to question about their life going forward as such.
Yeah, if you just check it over, see if everything's all right.
The Redthread team also helps young victims of sex attacks and domestic violence.
Hello, Redthread.
They're called or bleeped by medical staff at this office in the hospital, and more than half of the young people they've approached so far have accepted their offer of help.
Oh, it's making a vast amount of difference. You can see with interactions with the young people, taking some of the workload off the nurses and doctors in the department by providing that specialist level of care.
Minor assaults can then lead to significant major injuries later on. So what we are trying to do is to intervene and break the cycle of violence.
They work with well over 100 young people here since the end of March. Most have agreed to long-term support, help with everything from training to counselling services, encouraging them to change their lives.
It's getting them to understand that they've just gone through a life-changing situation and no one wants to feel that pain again. Sometimes young people will need to be relocated into a different area if they are fearful for their safety. And then we talk to that young person, talk about their aspirations, talk about where they want to be, where they want to go in life, and we say that's actually achievable.
It's about giving young people a new start at a time when they can make a real difference, and they hope that's saving lives. Jeremy Ball, BBC Midlands Today, Nottingham.